I had a RealSide experience last night. I was wanting a cup of coffee. Then I guess I was traveling, and I wanted a cup of coffee. I don't think I was having a vehicle. But anyway, I got to a place where there was coffee available, I guess, like a little store, a little shop on the side of the road. And I went in, and there was a little human, and he had some deformity. He had a lot of empty cups around and stuff, but anyway, he gave me one. It was a small one, but there was some kind of, it wasn't very sanitary. It had stuff stuck on the cup and stuff. I took one drink, and it tasted good, but that made me wonder. I didn't drink any more of it, and it seemed like the majority of all the cups that were available all had contamination in them. They weren't clean. So that was just something to wonder about, what it means, if anything.
Does anybody have a take on that? Could these be ideas or something, an idea you're looking at? Does anybody have anything on that?
I do. It's Pearce. It's because everything's toxic. Everything we eat, breathe, drink, it's all crap. It's all poisoned. So yeah, I think it's that. That's the way I see it.
I guess I could share a dream vision. It's a little hard to follow up with vampires and werewolves, but I'll throw it out there anyway. This dream vision, I was in a second home. It was a 2-story farmhouse out in the country. And I was looking out the window, a window, and I could see a lawn, and further out beyond that I could see trees, and I was surrounded by trees. And oh, that's right. And there was a field. I almost forgot. There was a lawn, and then beyond that was a tilled field. And then beyond that, it was trees, with trees all the way around. And I just looked at that, and I thought, that is such a beautiful view. This is really a nice place. And I walked over to my left to another window and looked out of that. And I could see the lawn, and up beyond that was trees again. And over to my left, I saw what looked like a very small warehouse or a shed. And there was a ladder up against the side of the house that went up to the window. And I continued to look out, just look around, and I saw what appeared to be, at first I thought it was a large dog walked into the yard, but then I saw it was a bear. And it walked up to the ladder. I started climbing up the ladder and right up to the window and looked in and looked at me. I kind of waved at it, and it kind of held up its paw and kind of waved like it was waving back, and then put its paw on the window like it was greeting me and saying hello. And then it fell off the ladder and hit the ground with a loud thump, and I wondered if it had been hurt. But it got back up, and it looked like it was okay. And so it started climbing back up the ladder, and the dream ends at that point.
What do you make of that? What's the bear, you think? What's that about?
Yeah, well, I kind of feel, the window's kind of like, I think it's kind of like, the type of view that we have in life, and that we can, going from one window to the other, I think kind of means that we can change our views. The bear, well, I don't know, the bear is strong, but I kind of think maybe it's kind of a play on the expression, about bearing something, bearing up under, whatever, things that we experience in life, go through difficult moments, experiences, and I'm not. I'm still trying to. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. What it all
Well,
means.
he climbed the ladder and then he fell down, right? You said? And
Yeah.
he climbed up again, so bearing, it's trying again. Sometimes these things take a while to show up, bigger or another viewpoint. But yeah, the windows and the different viewpoints. I mean, we're here in creation to get the viewpoints, and the controllers are controlling the viewpoints that we have to make them very limited and restrictive so they can control people more, better. What we're doing and the real guides are doing, giving us more opportunities and options to just get an more expansive viewpoints into what's going on here, and then we want to go further to do that. But the way it is now in the world, it's just very limited through the social engineering processes and the way that systems are set up, education, scientific, social, medical, everything's limited to one, basically just a literal viewpoint. And again, it's just an easier way to control people that way. But the viewpoint's interesting, so that's why we have the real side experiences, and we're given these opportunities to see it from different angles.